Congratulations, Aquinas College graduates. Typically, a short speech like this presumes to offer a charge to graduates as they enter the next stage of their lives. Such speeches cover typical themes. They say, go forth into the world with the knowledge and values we have instilled and be successful. They say, to be successful means to be resilient. They say life will be beautiful and difficult, and you must enjoy the beauty and persevere through the difficulties. But I want to say something a little different today. The charge of Aquinas College has been to teach you and prepare you for your respective futures in a very complicated world. And to say it is complicated is an enormous understatement. Most of you began life in the shadow of 9/11 and went to schools where you trained to respond to active shooters. How normalized has all this become? Since that infamous September 21 years ago, you've grown up in a time of virtually endless war, and it has plotted in the background, and especially for our veterans who we honor and thank in the foreground of your lives. And here we are yet again, celebrating our achievements while out in this complicated world, yet another war rages. We should pause to recognize this tragedy. On a very important level, you have thus far lived lives without peace. And you arrived at adulthood in a time of unprecedented political divisiveness. I don't think that it would be too much to claim that, broadly speaking, you inherit a country and a world where the possibility of respectful and productive shared dialogue has become the most rare currency, a virtual unicorn in the modern world. It may well be that you have experienced years of a master class in precisely how not to get along. You have been taught by the world how to misuse information, how to ignore facts, how to devalue expertise, how to ramp rhetoric to a crisis, how to yell rather than talk, how to hear rather than listen. And most consequently, you have come to maturity amid an unprecedented pandemic. You have been through what will perhaps stand as the most challenging years in the history of American education. More than any previous generations of students, yours is more disoriented, more anxious, depressed, isolated, and disconnected. Like all of us, you have lost people dear to you, and we should pause for a moment to honor again and acknowledge those we have lost, including two of our students, Benjamin Thalen and Alex Klakota. May they rest in peace in God's arms. So I speak today out of humility and respect. While it has been our charge to teach you, we, your faculty, and the community of this college, indeed the world, have in fact been taught by you. Your resilience is proven. Your strength is proven. Your care for others is proven. You have found ways to make art and music. You've done original research, written remarkable papers. You have created communities. You have found ways to laugh and dance and sing and to love and care for one another. We, the generation of your parents, in which I include myself, should most properly stand in awe of you. So what I want most to say here today is thank you. What I want most to express is gratitude. The tests you have passed in your classes are immaterial when weighed against the tests of your character, your dedication, your resilience, which you have passed with flying colors. I submit the role models at this ceremony are not those who stand before you, but those who we here stand before. Thank you for being our teachers. And so here's your charge. Set yourselves into the world and keep teaching us. We are slow learners. Have patience with us, but perhaps not too much patience, for a diminishing luxury of the world today would appear to be time. Where you have accomplished points toward incredible possibility. To pursue an education is most fundamentally an act of hope, and hope is about the future. We are now witness to the possibilities that attend hope, and you are hope's stewards, our new greatest generation. Now go with all our gratitude and blessings, and with Godspeed.